In the late 1980s, as Sweden's underground erupted in speed, chaos, and death, something slower began to crawl from the shadows. Something heavier, something timeless. In Stockholm, a small group of musicians chose a different path. Not blast beats, not brutality, but weight, atmosphere, power. And they called themselves Sorcerer. Formed in 1988, Sorcerer wasn't trying to fit into the exploding death metal scene around them. Instead, they were looking backward to something more epic, inspired by the darkness of Black Sabbath and the grandeur of Dio and the rising wave of doom metal. They were building something cinematic. Then came the voice. When their vocalist joined, everything changed. No growls, no screams, but a voice that soared above the riffs like a warning from another world. Their first demo, Anno 1503, spread through the underground like wildfire. Traded on cassette tapes, copied, bootlegged, shared, whispered about. It wasn't mainstream success, and it really didn't need to be. It was building something else, something that money can't buy, an underground cult following. Their sound was different. Too slow for death metal explosion, too heavy for traditional metal. But for those who found it, it was unforgettable. 1992, and then, just as quickly as they appeared, they were gone. No full-length album, no final statement, just 2 demos and silence. Members moved on, life took over, and Sorcerer became, well, a ghost. But after some time passing, something strange happened. They didn't disappear. Their demos were re-released, rediscovered, passed on to a new generation. What was once obscure became legendary. A band that never released an album yet somehow became essential. And then, after nearly 20 years, the impossible happened. They were invited back for one show. Silhouettes walked on stage, and what became as a reunion became a resurrection, a resurgence, a rebirth. With hair flying and amplifiers glowing, the sound was still there, heavier, sharper, stronger. You see, time hadn't buried them. It actually had forged them in the annals of the metal ethereal. And after 27 years, Sorcerer released their first full-length album, not as a relic of the past, but as a band reborn. And they didn't stop there. Album after album, they refined their sound. Epic, melancholic, crushing, a perfect balance of power and atmosphere. And this time, there weren't just underground whispers. They were commanding stages, demanding respect. A band once lost to time was now standing stronger than ever. Their latest chapter, Reign of the Reaper, well, it's not just an album title, it's a statement, a promise, because Sorcerer has not just returned. They have conquered time itself. For shows and dates near you, please check online, and as always, I thank you for watching.